with me.
Hey,
You see
no.
West Coast Cowboy, man. You see LandLord from Alabama. Every place in the world is really, represented on here, man. The South is represented, the West is represented. Nobody care about New York because we make country rap tunes down here. But but salute to everybody out there
Shout
in
out to the
Cowboy
people on the
Nation.
East Coast because
But
we
yeah,
got some of them too, though.
but yeah,
So,
salute to the folks on the East Coast, man. I'm just up here giving y'all a hard time. Salute to everybody in the chat box. And this is Dallas Cowboys Uncut, the best Cowboys content in the nation, coming right to y'all every day at noon. Well, it's 10 o'clock where West Coast is, but every day at 10 Pacific, 12 Central Time, you will get Cowboys Uncut as we go through these playoffs. But man, how y'all boys feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. I'm ready to. I wish the game was today. I want to go and get this over with, man. We got to go ahead and smack these boys around because we going to move on to bigger and better and greater things, man. That's what I'm on.
Facts. Wes, what about yourself, man?
The question was like, how am I ready for this playoff game or what?
Yeah, I said, how you feeling?
Oh man, man, I always start way too early. So like, by this time of the week, I'm over it. Like, I'm ready to play.
Yeah, man, real talk though, because as it stands, man, there really ain't nothing else to talk about.
There ain't, bro.
And that's the part about it, man. As a content creator and as a fan, man, like we dove head first into this, man. We broke down who was all over there, what they run, what they did over the course of the season, how they probably would try to attack us, our best way of attacking them. We done really been through every imaginable scenario, man. So it's really just about trying to bide our time and get to the game because like Sunday cannot come soon enough for us, man. It's only Wednesday, and I feel like we done did 72 shows about the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, salute to everybody that's been sitting here supporting us through this whole thing, man. I see John Cofield in the building, Los Altos, Ready Red, Miss Regina Green with the green, funny man, Lento. I think I pronounced that right. If I didn't, forgive me. I am from Arkansas. John Gilbert, Todd Lockhart,
Hey, I'm from Arkansas
Lockhart
too. I just got California tendencies. You know what I mean?
We know what you mean.
I got that money and I got a pocket.
Bounty Hunter in the building.
Just like her. You know
Hey,
what?
hey,
man, listen to me. You ain't even got to
do.
get too much money in El Dorado. All you got to do is have parents for 2 jobs and you about it there, baby. We got
It's a wrap.
It don't take much to make it out of El Dorado. I love my city. I love it. I love my city, but it don't take much to make it up out of there, bro. If you listen to me, if your mama get a better job, you out of here, bro. That's all it takes.
Oh, we.
It's over with, bro.
Hey, Night Owl, I see you in the building, man. James Simmons, Joe Chanchina, Sin City Cowboys. So you're going to be in Vegas because Sin City is Vegas. So you're going to be already there for the Super Bowl. That's what's up, man. George Bunny, Chris Bolts, Charlie Jones, Trucker Bang. He said, Philly. What's up with you, man?
What's happening?
Sam Niebs. See, I think that's everybody that commented so forth. Oh, no, it ain't. Michael Lockhart, Lexington Wren, 55 SA Richburg, Israel Madrid in the building, Willie T. Salute to all y'all good people. Roger Smith.
My boy Craig. What up with you, Marty? Hey, man, listen to me. We got raffles going on. I got a raffle going on. The first place winners winning a Troy. My Lord, what's the quarterback name? Tony Romo. Also, shout out to my boy John Ensign for sponsoring the raffle and making sure we had the Tony Romo jersey. Appreciate you, my boy. Also, after the season, I will be dropping an exclusive Tony Romo autobiography, and it's also signed. They're in the process of trying to get it bought by Netflix. So they told me to hold off on showing it and everything like that. But I already have a DVD and it's already signed. And I'm gonna be dropping that. I'm gonna be letting that go right after as soon as they get approved. Whenever they get approved, we're just gonna sit back and watch it and have a good time. We're gonna have a night at the movies. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna watch the Romo story. Shout out to my boy Chris Henson for the jersey, and shout out to my boy for the DVD. This dude, he made this whole documentary with his own money, right? That's lit. That's live. So
hey, that's love right there.
That's mad love. You know what I'm saying? Also, real quick for the raffles, it's $10 to get in. We're giving away a Tony Romo autographed jersey. That's the first place winners getting a Tony Romo autographed jersey. That's by way of Chris Henson and the people out there in El Paso, Texas. Appreciate them. Then second place is going to win a regular Cowboy jersey, and then of your choice. So whatever Cowboy jersey I have, you can just pick. All I'm gonna tell you, you tell me your size. I'm gonna tell you the players I have. You pick a jersey, you win it. I send it out to you. That's how it's gonna work for that. And then third place is gonna win this luxury cooler right here. As you can see, still got the tags on that boy, brand new. Yeah, I mean, it's not like some of y'all draws y'all wear once you take back, man. Stop doing that. That's why Walmart don't like to take stuff back right now as it is. Y'all messed it up. I am saying, but this is what I got. This going out to the third place winner. So third place winner is getting this right here. Second place winner is getting a jersey of your choice, and then obviously the winner of the actual raffle is going to go home with the Tony Romo autograph jersey. Now, last thing I'm gonna say is this: I will be at the Dez Bryant tailgate in the building with my boy Jay Tuck. He's gonna be there too. So if you want to come through, the tickets for this event is $20. I'm gonna tell you this right here: as cracking as these tailgates have been, this playoff one is gonna be even more ridiculous. And I'm gonna tell you this right here: $20 is the most they've ever charged to get in. So come through. It's gonna be live. They've been charging $10, and I'm gonna tell you, the line's been through. It's been in and out. So if you're trying to get to the Dez Bryant tailgate, don't be like West Coast. They don't know you like that. Get your ass there on time. Because don't be inboxing me West Coast where you at. I'm in the back. Get there on time. Because I'm telling you, it is going to be ridiculous. And the last thing I'm telling you is this. This is going to be a joint Green Bay and Cowboy tailgate. So it's going to be a lot of green and yellow. So get ready. You know what I'm saying? Green Bay Packers fans travel very well. I would say they're second behind the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yo, Rich Smith said he cashed app you something, kinfolk.
I appreciate. Hey, I'll start getting the notifications in a minute, and I appreciate everybody. But like I said, let y'all know if you're going to the game. Green Bay fans, they travel really, really well. Just being honest with you, if I had to say the two teams that travel the best, well, the best traveling team fan-wise is Dallas Cowboys. Don't nobody take over a stadium better than us. I will put that to you. Don't nobody. You probably have to go to like college. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk about like college or something. You know what I'm saying? But the second team, I would say, be Philly. Then the third team right behind them that come, because everybody gonna come to Dallas. Everybody uses it as an excuse. We the Las Vegas of NFL. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we getting married in Vegas. I'm going. I thought you didn't even like the dude. I don't like him, but we getting married in Vegas. Let's go. You know what I mean? That's how everybody be with the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys fans, there will be Green Bay Packer fans in the building. We make sure we on ours. Let's get it.
All right.
You need to get blocked just for that.
Yes.
I don't know.
Just somebody, I think it's over there on Wes's, but
they need to get blocked.
Yeah, somebody blocked the person trying to drop a cure for AIDS in the chat box.
Oh,
I got you.
He must go.
And indeed, man. So let's go ahead and jump into it, man. And
hey, it won't let me. You gotta go. Hey, I think since you're controlling the show, you can do it though. You can do it on yours.
I mean, I already blocked them off the restream. I can't block them off.
Okay, so then I'm good then.
Yes, we won't see them, but it'll still be visible in your chat for the people in Facebook.
Yeah,
but we ain't gonna trip off. We just ain't gonna see them no more. But man, what y'all thinking, man? I seen somebody in here said that they believe. They said they might sound crazy, but they think that Tony Pollard will have a 100-yard, 2 rushing touchdown game. What are y'all thoughts about the possibility of that? Because they are not a great run defense. So do you think Tony Pollard can show up and give the Dallas Cowboys a needed spark so that we will not be one-dimensional in this game?
I hope so. I say that. We're gonna have our OG, not OGs. Well, Tyler is a young player, but we got our real line back. We should have our real line back, Tyler and Zach Martin. So they should be a little fresh missing those couple of games. You know what I'm saying? So. And then Tony running like a man on a mission as of late. Last couple of games against Washington, he was impressive. He been running hard, keeping them legs checking, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, he could open it up. I just think, the way we run is more important than how much we run. Because we got mad at Kellen Moore about that last year, just running up the A-gap just into a brick wall just to say I ran the ball. If we run outside doing those little tosses, and stuff like that, we expose the perimeters, man. I feel like we can be successful far as against anybody when we do that.
Okay. In my opinion, man, I think Tony Pollard is going to have a big game, but I don't think that Tony Pollard is going to get a shit ton of carries. I think that Tony Pollard is going to have a standard Tony Pollard game. He might get 15 to 16 carries, but with the way that this team tackles in the open field, they're not very good at it. And because they already run a 3-4, they're a little light in the ass up front. They got extra linebackers on the field instead of having an extra defensive lineman. I think that the running lane will be there for an explosive play. So I think that Tony Pollard will have a couple of explosive runs. He'll get about 80 to 100 yards on the ground, do a couple of explosive runs. But I don't necessarily think there's going to be a game where Tony Pollard gets 25 to 30 carries, anything like that. I think that they'll allow Tony Pollard to be Tony Pollard. I think they'll allow CeeDee Lamb to be involved in the run game. I think that they'll give Rico about 9 to 10 carries. And I believe as a team, the Dallas Cowboys will rush for about 150 to 160 yards.
Then if you think about that, that would be kind of alarming because that'll be against what he been doing. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that. It's on you, Will.
My bad. I was entertaining people. My bad. Let me do it one more time. I got you. There you go. That's from now on when I talk, that's what I'm doing from now on. You know what I'm saying? Because I am the senior person on here, goddammit. I started this blog. The respect I can get. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, before we can even, since I'm the senior man on here, I always got to bring it back to reality. Before y'all even tell me what Tony Pollard gonna do, how about you young men tell me who your starting offensive line is, brother man?
Zach Martin and Tyler Smith are both expected to play. So you should have your full complementary of players. They rested Zach Martin because he was sick. He just had he had bird flu or some shit. He just got sick.
Damn.
He just got sick out of nowhere. They stopped dropping the bird flu. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, as long as it ain't the C word, I ain't tripping, bro.
Bird flu. Bird flu like retro Jordans, man. Like they dropped that one time, and they come back every other year.
They come back in different colors.
Heard about it, but he fine. He should be fine right now. And then the same thing with Tyler Smith. They say that it's more about pain tolerance. So, it completely tore so he can play through it, get surgery in the offseason, and be back completely fine. So they think that you will have your full complementary of offensive linemen. Tyler Smith, full go. Tyler Smith, Tyler Biotis, Zach Martin and Terrence Steele. So you should have your full complementary of offensive linemen. And even if you don't, because they're expected to play, I like what I saw from TJ Bass. And we're talking about run blocking. I'm not sure how long he can hold up in pass pro. If you ask Dak Prescott to drop back and throw 40 times, but he was moving folks at the point of attacking the run game.
Yep. Hey, and this is what I say, man. Listen, man. When I be hungry at the house, you know how you be hungry, you be ready to get home. Your girl be like, I was thinking about this new recipe. Nah, bro. I don't hear no new recipe when I'm hungry, bro. Listen, if I'm hungry, if we can hear my stomach going, no, we need to eat. We need to eat. If I can hear my stomach talking to me, I need to go with what I know. Take me to take me to my little Mexican spot over here. Give me my little 3 tacos with the asada, with the cheese and the beans and the rice, and I'm good. Or take me to my other spot over here where I get the number 1 or the number 2, and I give me my hot link, my regular stuff, or take me over here to Juan Pollo. Basically, do what we always do, bro. This is not the day to be trying something new. Listen to me. I'm Mr. Run the Damn Ball. Yes, it took me 9 months to get my hats in because I was under some legal litigations. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good now. And I got the hats back. You know what I'm saying? But even me, Mr. Run the Damn Ball, I am not saying to go give the ball to Tony Pollard 25 times because that would I don't know what's going to happen to Tony Pollard after 15. I don't know. And I'm going to tell you this right here. In a 1-game elimination, I'm not trying to find out. You should have found that out 3 months ago. I don't know what Tony Pollard's going to do with 16 carries. So I'm not trying to find out, bro. Run the same game plan you've been running. Just execute better, period.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Give Tony Pollard the ball, his usual 15. Let CeeDee Lamb be involved in the run game. Let Rico get about 8-9 carries. And like I said, as a team, I expect the Dallas Cowboys to run for about 150 and 160. Like I don't need a Derrick Henry performance from one singular running back. All I need is a semblance of a run game, so that so that this team cannot just pin their ears back and get after Dak Prescott. Allow us to stay, in relatively manageable downs and distances. Allow the play action fakes to be more credible, and also allow that pass rush to slow down and think about stuff. Because if I know you're not going to run the football, I can just straight up go up the field and try to get to Dak Prescott. And I don't necessarily think that I want that. We know some of the issues that Terrence Steele has had over the course of the year. He's given up 8 sacks on the season.
Hey, but he also saved Dak's ankle too. If you saw that video, because Aiden Hutchinson was about to sit on Dak's shat. He was about to sit on his shat.
He saved Dak Prescott from a sack that he caused. So that's sort of like setting the house on fire and then getting everybody out.
Hey, we eat La Muchicana over here, man. Y'all got to chill out on that.
Hold on, they talking crazy about the Mexican joint. I don't even listen. I'm not even from Cali. I ain't never ate that place a day in my life, but it sounds like it's fire.
You ain't talk bad on that. La Muchicana is good to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't. La Muchicana is where we go to celebrate Cowboys victory. You can't be talking about that. I know that milk ain't real because it's something do something weird to my stomach. I know it do. The kids are all right, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think we might need to implement more RPOs and stuff on first down, man. Because like I just looked at the numbers. You know what I'm saying? We didn't look too well when we was just handing the ball off on first down. So we need to add more play action. We want to be aggressive anyway. That seems like it's pretty much fit us anyway. So, hey, on first down, do some play action and go take a shot. First down, do some RPOs and do a slant route or something like that and just open it up. If we stay ahead of the chains, man, you get Dak Prescott some short third downs, he's not going to be stopped, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, the best bet you got is getting him in third and longs and stuff, and he still convert that more times than not. So if that should be one of our main objectives in the playoffs, get us some short third downs. If we do that, man, I don't see this offense being stopped that many times against nobody.
Hey, and just to piggyback on what you said about running on first down, like we're very low in EPA on that, but if you look at late down efficiency rating, they're actually up there. So they're better running the ball on later downs than they are on first down. So do what you're good at. If you're more efficient throwing on first down and running on second and third, then hey, there's nothing wrong with that because you're still being multifaceted in how you move the football up and down the field. There's no rules to it. See, West Coast never said run the damn ball on first down every down. He meant to run the damn football, but he wants you to have an efficient running game still. So if you're better running the ball on second down and third down, then that should be what you should do.
Hey man, it's for real. Like Kellen Moore, bro, I was screaming run the damn ball last year, and like he totally misunderstood what I said. Like he totally. It's like you tell you like, listen, I my daughter, man. I say Jordan, go to bed. And I remember when she was a kid, I say Jordan, go to bed. She go to bed. She go lay down in the bed, right? I'd be walking through the room, and I look, and I just see her big old beautiful eyes just looking at me. And I'd be like, didn't I tell your ass go to bed? And she'd be like, you did say go to bed, but you didn't say go to sleep. I've learned a lot about Kellen Moore from my children.
Gotcha.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I did say run the damn ball, but I did not say run the damn ball when you should be, you know what I mean? Like, bro, have common sense. You know what I'm saying?
On 3rd and 13, don't run the ball.
Hey, I'm going to tell you guys something epic, right? I'm going to tell you guys something epic. And this is why I used to make these videos called 5 Points to the Star when I first got into a game. And it was basically like 5 ways the Dallas Cowboys can win, right? And what I learned is this. Every one of those videos sounded exactly the same, bro. So I just stopped making them. Like, literally, it was the same video every week, no matter who I played, right? Mm-hmm. And what I did is I started switching them up so people wouldn't notice it. But I'm going to be honest with you. There's 5 things you should do in every freaking football game. One of those things that you should do is win on first down. You want to know why? Because we're up here saying we need to have better third downs. How about this? How about we just don't see third down?
Facts.
How about we be the 2016 Dallas Cowboys offense, who was the #1 team in football on what? Third down and first down. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a little secret about the third down stat. You want to know why the Cowboys was #1 in third down conversion 2016?
They never had
the lowest amount of attempts. They got the lowest amount of attempts. My question is this: would you rather take a test that has 5 questions or a test that takes 100? You know what I mean? Cowboys, we're not good on third down, so what's the best thing to do? Don't get better at it. Bro, things that I'm better at, things that I'm not good at 41 years old, I'm not trying to fix them. You know what I do? I just go around them or have my lady do. That's life for an older man now. That's what you get to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Cowboys get to do. When you pull up to the gas station in life, when you get to the third down, and you know your kids is in the car, am I getting out and pumping the gas? Hell no, I'm not. Get your little ass out and go pump the gas. That's how the Dallas Cowboys need to be. First down. Focus on winning first down more than being good on third down. And guess what will happen? You won't see third down.
Then be aggressive on first down. Like you said, I almost treat first down
What's
like the
aggressive?
tush push, like the tush push Eagles.
Because we say aggressive a lot of times. Give me an actual example of being aggressive on first down.
Like not looking at it like you got 4 downs or 3 downs. Like try to go get 6 yards on first down instead of 3. You try to get 7 yards on first down instead of 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Try to go get a first down on first down.
That's the only difference between good offenses and bad offenses, bro. That's really the only difference.
That's what I was about to say. We should treat it just like the tush push with the Eagles. They pretty much count like 4th down as a normal down. They whole strategy be let's get the 3rd and short if we have to. Like 4th and short. That be their whole strategy because they like, okay, if we get the 4th and short, we know we got the first down.
And it's automatic. It's automatic.
We should look at it in that same aspect, but not with the tush push. We should just look at it more as far as us being aggressive. So instead of us looking at it like, okay, we got 3 downs to get it, let's get it in 2 downs, and if we fail in those 2, then we have to resort to the 3rd down. You see what I'm saying? Like we should change our mentality. That's how I play Madden, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I be trying to get it in the first 2 downs. So if anything happen on 3rd, then I have to pull out my money play from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and LandLord, and think about this. On Madden, when you get that 3rd down, you already feel a little like, damn, I didn't do what I was supposed to do on 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah. Cause you got to look. What's 5 yards a down? That's not really that much.
15. That's 15 yards after 3 plays.
I'm saying like, I'm talking about in the first 2. I'm talking about in the first 2. That's not really asking much. 5 yards a play. Some running backs averaging 5 a carry. If you get a 5-yard curl route, boom, that's 5. That's 2nd and 5. Boom, 2nd down, you get a 5-yard run. It's 1st down again. Like 5 yards is not, you know what I'm saying, asking too much. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be focused on getting it done in those 2 plays. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even got to be overly aggressive like that. You know what I'm saying? 5 yards, is that even overly aggressive?
No.
Not really.
That's not considered a big play.
Yeah, that's not really aggressive. So I just think the last result is 3rd down, in my opinion. Like, okay, we didn't do what we did. We had a miscue on 1st down. We had a miscue on 2nd down or something. Now we got to get it in 3rd down. Like, that's how the mentality should be.
And you know what I think too? 1st down needs to be money down, but like I think it also needs to be like 1st down needs to be CD down, bro. Like on your 1st down, your first play, it needs to be more directional. Like we were trying to get the ball to CD Lamb, but he wasn't open, so we went to Brandon Cooks. I don't want Dak Prescott on 1st down just dropping back, hoping someone gets open. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to be running more aggressive plays on 1st down. Because think about this. How many times have we been watching the game and we just knew Dak about to get the ball to CD Lamb? It just feels like it, bro. Why? Because he's the only one moving right now. On those 1st downs, we need, and think about this. If you don't stress the defense out on 1st down, when are they going to be stressed? Bro, listen to me. An offensive coordinator's job is to put stress on the defense. How are you putting stress on the defense if you're not attacking the defense? You have to attack them. And I'm going to tell you something else. One of my 2 points of the start, and I always said, if you be like, damn, West Coast, this video sounds like last week's video. I'm like, I know. I'm going to tell you something else you always got to do. Offense. You got to take what the damn defense gives you. If they're giving you deep balls, you have to take it, bro. If they're in a cover 3, right? You have single high safety. Individuals on CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks, right? They only have one Jamar Alexander. They have one. They only have one.
And they play zone, so it's not like he's
they
gonna
don't
travel.
have no cornerback room where it's like it just they're not stacked like the Dallas Cowboys. So it's like when you have opportunities, when CeeDee Lamb is on a dude that you don't even know, he has to get the ball, bro. 1,600 yards,
No,
9
17.
touchdowns.
You said it right. 1,700 yards.
17, bro. He's 300 yards away from 2,000. People don't understand how big of a season CeeDee Lamb has had. Think about this. Theoretically, that means he's had 100 yards in every game. CeeDee Lamb hasn't even had 100 yards in every game, though. That just lets you know how balling he really is.
Yep, averaging over 100 yards a game.
Money down, he has to get the football, bro.
Yeah.
Period. Not Ferguson, because I know that's the person they really like getting ball to. Dak, hold on, let me hit it. Dak, I'm telling you right now, I love you, dog. I love you. But you need to treat Ferguson like CeeDee Lamb. Because I know you know CeeDee Lamb is better, but you trust Ferguson. You do. Dak, you trust tight ends. You've always done that. That's why tight ends have listen, I know more tight ends that's gotten paid with Dak than wide receivers on my mama. Wide receivers get cut with Dak, keep it real. They get cut or traded. You know what I'm saying? Dak, CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee's gonna take you wherever you want to go.
Spam Lamb is definitely been working for our advantage.
And Spam the whole game.
But look,
listen, CeeDee got 90 yards in the first quarter. He should end up with 400.
Another thing, though, I just looked at the numbers. We are targeting them more, but I still want to see Jake Ferguson role increase even more. Some of those little, random throws that he might throw to other players. I just think Jake Ferguson kind of get this team started a little bit, man. He kind of turn them up a little bit. I ain't saying that he's the sole. I ain't saying that he the sole person that do it, but he do add a little tenacity to this team, though. I see it on the sidelines too. Yeah, so I think in the playoffs we need that, though. You know what I'm saying? I think we need that.
I'm gonna say this in regard to this game. They're horrible over the middle in everything.
Not everybody's favorite tight end is their tight end. So not everybody's. We're not gonna say every quarterback's favorite. Not every quarterback's favorite tight end.
Yeah, but hear me out. This team is horrible over the middle. Like LandLord, you showed it earlier when you showed the defensive EPA for this team over the middle. It's all red.
Yeah,
the middle of the field is all red. They cannot cover anybody. They give up over 100 passer rating to wide receivers. They give up close to over 100 passer rating to tight ends. Like the only thing they cover well in the passing game was running backs. We know that Tony Pollard is not finna go out here and run Texas and wheel routes a whole lot. So like really this defense, I expect for CeeDee Lamb and Jake Ferguson honestly to have a good game against this team. Because they don't have their linebackers cannot cover in space. They do not have a wide. Listen, even with Jair Alexander, he cannot cover CeeDee Lamb. We seen this last year.
He can't cover him one-on-one, and he ain't gonna travel.
Yeah, they play zone. They play over 70% zone. Nobody is traveling with anybody. So you can line CD up wherever the hell you want to line CD up at. They're gonna zone it up. They might try and and squeeze the throw. That's the best they can do.
If they playing zone a lot, look for Brandon Cooks to have a big day. Look for Jake Ferguson to have a big day. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna find them soft spots in the zone, and Dak gonna eat them up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tie them up like that.
It might be a 400-yard game by Dak Prescott.
Listen to me. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I love all the hoorahs and the fanatics, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. In the playoffs, listen. In the playoffs, you live and die by your dogs. Period. You live. This is not the time to reinvent anybody. This is not the time. Listen to me. If you don't see Michael Gallup in the playoffs, it happens. All I'm asking from Michael Gallup is a moment. If you haven't been giving me moments all season, I'm not expecting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even expecting. But what I am expecting is guys like CeeDee Lamb, guys who actually got us here. You have to reward these guys, bro.
Wes, that's the biggest
thing remember, they keep playoff stats for a reason.
That's what we liked about it the most, because we looked at Kellen Moore was leaning more on his scheme. It looked like Mike is going to depend more on his stars. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted.
If you do that, we should be good.
That's what we wanted.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Corey Vaughn. He hit one of y'all with a 10-piece. He said,
"Hey, I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I'm gonna tell you this right quick too. Shout out to to Mason Warren. He sent me $100. Mason, if you finger fudge that and Mitch send me 10, I'll give you 3 seconds to do it all.
He said 3 seconds. Calm down. He said, hold on, wait a minute.
Shout out to him, man. Y'all
I
appreciate
got
y'all
the 3
support.
seconds.
Hey, but salute to Corey Vaughn. He said, name one quarterback for Dallas that didn't have a tight end they really trusted. Don't mention Danny White.
Hey, shout out to the original people, too. My boy, appreciate you, my boy. Most patient Cowboy fan in the nation. Appreciate you, my boy.
Salute to the original people, man.
The original people. The original person, more or less.
Hey, he the realest man in the country, man.
He the original person. Individually. But yeah, man, I'm going to tell you this right here. These should not be playoff games. I'm sorry. Playoff games are never team victories. They're never team victories. You know what playoff victories are? Playoff games. Think about the playoff games the Cowboys have had. There are individual guys that step up, bro. It's only a one game. This isn't the NBA. You know what I'm saying? In the NFL. That's why I'm really, really preaching right now. Listen to me. Micah Parsons, I know we've been talking about offense all day, but I made a video yesterday. Micah Parsons could single-handedly, he has the skill set on defense with the help. And listen, I'm not mentioning DeMarcus Lawrence because he's having a season so good that we're just going to keep on hating on him and not bringing him up. And he's just going to keep dogging folks because obviously that's what DeMarcus Lawrence, that's what he needs. Because DeMarcus Lawrence is playing some of the best football I've ever heard in my life. So I just want everybody to get juiced up on Micah Parsons and then let my boy Lawrence have a nasty game.
I want them to block D-Law with a tight end every time.
Keep on focusing. Just keep on focusing on Micah Parsons. Keep on focusing. Because remember, D-Law has taken over a playoff game. If you're old enough to remember that Detroit game,
I'm going to say Detroit, yeah.
Y'all remember that Detroit playoff game? DeMarcus Lawrence made a mistake. He was so aggressive. He hit the quarterback, made a mistake, and lost it. And we didn't get the football. And then he got so mad on the very next play, he got the ball back.
Hey, that's my dude right there, man. And speaking of this, man, like they don't have like any good like Pro Bowl level offensive linemen out there. Like I said, they got a center that gave up 5 sacks, which is horrible for the center position. They got a left tackle that's a 7th-round pick. It's not really, any offensive lineman out there on their team I think that can block Micah Parsons one-on-one.
They got a 7th-round pick corner too, right?
Yeah, they got a corner at 7th-round pick too, man. So like, I think this will be the one playoff game that Micah Parsons takes over. It has to be. It's lined up for him to do it.
Bro, how does Green Bay survive Micah Parsons getting like 2.5 sacks on Jordan Love? How do they survive that, bro?
They don't. Unless the Dallas Cowboys shoot themselves in the foot, we get penalties to give them first downs or things like that. They're not gonna.
A young quarterback's not gonna be able to handle that, bro. And he hasn't played the only person that he's played even close to Micah was TJ Watt. And they got smacked, bro.
Speaking of Jordan Love, I really got a little footage I want to show y'all, but I don't know how to pull it up on here, man.
Hey, shout out to my boy Corey Banks. Let's go. Did you get that Bland jersey out? Yes, I did.
His mechanics is crazy, bro. Like his mechanics is crazy. I don't think it's sustainable. What it is he's either gonna be the next Patrick Mahomes, somebody that can still do it and get away with it forever, or it's gonna catch up with him.
Yeah, but think about this though. Patrick Mahomes not even really getting away with it no more. Patrick Mahomes got away with it because he had look at the wide receiving core he had.
Yeah, see, he be throwing to a lot of open receivers, but man, I'm telling you, bro, his mechanics is crazy, bro. Like I'm talking about, like he's living solely off arm. That's all he's just arm. He's just a straight arm guy. He's not setting his feet. He fading away when he throw the ball, man. He got a lot of bad characteristics, bad habits that our defense should be able to expose with a little more pressure, with a little more tight coverage. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, he's good, though, at the same time. It be working more times than not. But I just don't know how sustainable it is. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know if you can keep throwing fadeaway balls all game and it keep working. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want y'all to see that, bro. Like, he got some weird mechanics, bro. And it's like, it's not consistent at all.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Hey, I want to bring up something real quick. Hold up real quick. I just want to look. Okay, so over the last
little baby, I swear you on to something a little bit.
What do you say?
Cause I felt the same way. I just
What's
didn't
up, Joey
say it.
T?
He said Love is like Bryce Young, but better. Of course he gonna be better because he done sat 4 years, but he do got a lot of Bryce in him, low key. He got a lot of Bryce in him. I see it. I'm like, he a little off with it though, cause bro, you been here 4 years. You supposed to be more defined with your technique and your drop backs and your mechanics by now.
Yeah. Hey, well, think about this, fellas. Think about this. Cowboys, you've played Brock Purdy, Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford, Jalen Hurts twice. You played the rookie sensation.
Josh Allen.
No, yeah, Josh Allen.
Tua.
Tua.
Tonga Valoa.
He from Alabama. You know, come on now. You know he gonna get it right. You know he gonna get it right. All right, you play Detroit. Listen to me. If you rank him out of the quarterbacks that you played this year, Jordan Love is nothing compared to what you played this year already. You know what I'm saying? You have now, don't get me wrong, there are quarterbacks, he's playing better right now than those quarterbacks.
Right.
But I'm talking about straight skill set. You have played some outside of Joe Burrows, you've played the who's who of quarterbacks. Nobody really got to play Aaron Rodgers because he didn't play this year. You know what I'm saying? And think about this. This defense has played Patrick Mahomes, twice now? Well, they played him once for sure.
So Pat ain't even get off on us either like that. They just won.
They scored 19 points on us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my thing is this, like, I know we're making a big thing about it, but bro, you played 2 MVP candidates. You played the current MVP candidates for this year. You played them this year. Brock Purdy and goddamn Jalen Hurts. You played them both. You know what I'm saying? So this defense has seen the mountaintop of quarterbacks. They've seen it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know this is not a quarterback who is good. This is a quarterback who is playing good. And there is a huge difference. You want to know why? Jalen Hurts is a quarterback who plays good. Every now and then he has some moments. But when you look at his whole body, you're like, man, Dak is a quarterback who plays good. Regardless of Lawson, Dak's going to give you something. Right? One of his best games this season was what? Loss.
The thing about Jordan Love, man, he got a lot of potential. Potential is kind of scary sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We gotta punch him in the mouth early. Cause like I honestly feel like he'll be a good quarterback, man, once he get a little more defined. I just hope it don't start Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, think about this. Brock Purdy was balling like a mug when he played us last year in the playoffs. He did not play. The 49ers did beat us in the playoffs last year, but Brock Purdy did not play good in the playoffs.
Yeah, but I think they go about it a different way. Like, they weren't winning games because of Brock Purdy. They win games because of Jordan Love's arm. That's how they come out here. They throw the ball 30 plus times. He airs the ball out to different people, and that's why he had the second most passing touchdowns in the league. So I understand the point about Brock Purdy having a good stint of games, but man, a lot of that shit is smoke and mirrors. It's window dressing, a bunch of yak. A good running game because they had Christian McCaffrey over there, great offensive line. Like, I don't think that the Green Bay really has any of that, and that's why, even though I think Jordan Love is a good quarterback, that's why I still think we'll win. Because I don't think that their wide receivers, I don't think they wide receivers match up against our corners too well. I think that we have better corners than they do have wide receivers. I think our front seven can get pressure and overwhelm that offensive line that they have. And I definitely think that our offense can score more points on their defense than they can against us. So
I don't think he can consistently make accurate throws under pressure that we'll deploy.
I mean, my question is this: who is the best defense in this stretch since November? Who's the best defense you would say they played? Realistically, who's the best defense they played since November?
I gotta go look. That's a very good question.
I gotta go look at this Bears game. I've been watching some of these other. I've been watching.
They played on paper was the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers is who is a playoff team right now too.
I've been looking at some of the other games, man. I want to see what because they was pretty lackluster against the Bears. They only scored like 19.
Hey, my boy Jalen hit me up yesterday. Hey man, he said like, man, hey man, I need all them videos on James Cook.
No, they scored 7. They scored 17 points. Yeah.
17. Let's see. Giants held them to 22.
Not good.
Buccaneers held them to 20. Packers held them to 19.
The Packers.
The Steelers held them to 19, and
And they
then
lost that game.
yeah,
And he threw 3 picks in that game. He threw 3 interceptions, didn't he?
I don't know. I'm looking at the scores. Chargers held them to 23. They lost because they only scored 20.
These are all teams we beaten, bro. Like this, like
they haven't
Green Bay
scored a bunch of points. Like the most points they scored was week 1. They scored 38. I think they only hit the 30-point plateau one other time. So they only scored.
Yeah, I think it was twice the whole season.
3 times. They scored 30. They scored over 33 times. They scored 33 against the Vikings. They scored 33 against the Panthers. They scored.
And they lost. They lost the Vikings, didn't they? Or they beat the Vikings.
They beat the Vikings.
Okay, so when they go 33, when they score 33 points, they're 3-0.
Yeah.
So their magic number is scored. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: trying to score a bunch of points in someone else's house, that's already hard.
I about to say they don't score. They don't
that's
score that
already
many
hard
points.
as this, sir.
And I seen some of the good games where he had a lot of stats. They didn't put up no numbers. You know what I'm saying? They struggle in the red zone. So he'll have a 300 yard day with 2 touchdowns and no interceptions, but they'll probably score 20 points or 17 points. So like we might. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I feel like if we can't get pressure on them like that, I feel like this might be one of them games where we just bend but don't break type stuff. Cause I feel like they capable of moving the ball. They got some fast young wide receivers. He mobile. He can get around and make some improv plays. I'm telling you right now, he throw all the Patrick Mahomes throws. He do that type of stuff. He crazy. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now.
Can you give me a rundown on what they do when they're away? Because I mean, everybody likes to focus on what the Dallas Cowboys are away. Hey, shout out to real quick. Shout out to we got a semi-celebrity in the building. Got my boy Brandon Lockhart in the building. If you guys don't know who he is the son of Eugene Lockhart, the tackling machine. He holds the Dallas Cowboys record for most tackles in a season. I think it's 157 unofficially.
Salute to you, man. Shout out to you.
Either way, his daddy was a dog. His daddy is a dog, man. He represented the star absolutely well, man. So shout out to my dude, man.
Shout out to Michael Nelson with the $5 cash app. I appreciate you. And
on my end as well. On my end as well.
Shout out.
Oh my bad. Hey, listen, that's how you know he really on it. He corrected me so quick. It's the unofficial number is 157. No, the unofficial is 222 tackles. The unofficial is 157. So they ripping him off 72 tackles. How you just missed 72 tackles somebody did? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Cowboys get that man in the Cowboy record.
Salute the Tate dog. He sent a super thanks. So shout out to you. Super thanks on my last live video. So appreciate you, sir. I don't know if you're watching or not, but appreciate you.
And Daniel Ray, you got that opposite. They got 34 scored against them against the Bucks. They only scored 20 because they lost to the Bucks by 14.
By 14. Yeah, Baker Mayfield, bro. Baker Mayfield.
This same team lost to Tommy DeVito. They lost to the Giants. They lost to New York, y'all. A team that we had a 70-point differential.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I'm also thinking about telling you this right here. Green Bay is about to give it their all. So this is going to be one of those moments. Even if they were to win, they would lose the very next week. They're putting everything into this game. You want to know why? Because Jordan Love, he's already had a successful season just by getting here, right? This is not in their story, right? This was not in their story for this year. Now, will they keep the story going on? Hell yeah. Why not? But listen to me. This is as good as it gets for them. They lose first round of playoffs. They had a great season. They have a lot to build on. That's not the Cowboy story. That's not this is a moment. This is a moment, a day in that next week that we got to take care of. We're going to go down to the courthouse. We're going to turn ourselves in. They're going to let us out. That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? It's not our story. We're not staying here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different mentality. The Dallas Cowboys, we need to be walking into this game as in like, bro, we're supposed to be here.
Y'all coming to our house? We're supposed to be standing on it.
Yeah, like listen, Dallas Cowboys, if we were to lose this game, it would be historic. We would be
Mike McCarthy's getting fired, bro. What is you talking about?
Listen, Dallas Cowboys would be the first team in history to lose to a 7 seed because they just happened. No other 7 seed has won yet. I do not want to be the first team in league history to lose to a 7 seed.
Talking about flipping the script, boy, I be cussing out everybody.
Man, I will walk. I will walk everybody out. I will walk. Big Mike out.
Hey, listen to me. I'm gonna
Hey,
tell y'all this right here. Jerry Jones already kind of made an indictment on his head coach. And listen to me. People can say whatever they want to say about Jerry Jones, but one thing I love about Jerry Jones is when it's a big game, it gets personal. Like you can tell when it's personal with Jerry Jones because I feel like he be like right before he do this interview, he be like, come here. CBS News. I want you to ask me a question about Mike McCarthy's job, okay? About his job security. Okay. Make sure you do it now, okay? Then they hit it, go ahead and ask me the question.
what do you think about the job security of Mike McCarthy? What does he need to do to stay as a Dallas Cowboy head coach moving forward?
Well, you know, because rich people, that's how they when they got a booger. You know, black folks, we all up in it, but rich people, that's how they. Rich person doing that, they really picking their nose. It's like rich people, they can be like this. They be like this. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Hitty. You know, we like to talk about that stuff more in house. You know, we don't want to talk about that outside the house. But that's a good question. And I'm gonna tell you this, Hitty. You know, we love Mike here. We love him here. We love him here. I see him as a man that's gonna be in Dallas forever. But you didn't say coach, like I said. I see him as a man that's gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? And then Mike be like, damn, what happened, Jerry? What happened is it's the playoffs, and if your ass lose, it might be some changes around here. I love that aspect about Jerry. You want to know why? Because when people try to say Jerry only cares about the money, he do, but Jerry will fire your ass.
The thing about it is, I just wish it could happen on the other end too. Like, get rid of Steve and that. Like, if y'all fucking up, you know what I'm saying? Get rid of somebody else.
You was not gonna fire your son. Stop it right now. You was not firing.
But you
can.
Hey,
if he's screwing up the company,
how often do you think your son is screwing up though? Or how often do you think?
When is obvious? When is obvious?
When he told he told me he didn't want Deion Sanders.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I will fire my son. If he's screwing up, I'll be like, hey son, come here, let me holler at you. Sit right here.
I'm gonna tell you the problem.
Sit right here. Let me sit now. Sit right here. Come on. Hey, we gotta talk about this. You're screwing up and you're not finna mess up the whole company. We're gonna need you to do another thing, something else, and we're gonna get somebody over here to do this. You good at this, we're gonna get you to do this. We're gonna get somebody else to do what you was doing because you were screwing up. I love you. Have a good
My thing is this though.
Hey, it's simple.
If you're Jerry Jones though, how do you fire him for screwing up, bro? You have the #1 franchise in all of sports. You have the highest revenue share out of all the sports, out of any sports team. You have the highest sellout rate of any sports team. You have the highest watch rate of any sports team. Wins or losses, you sell out every single game. You've been think about this. You're in the playoffs 3 years in a row. Something that you and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the only team that's done it in Kansas City. My question is this: when you're looking at Stephen Jones and then he crosses his legs like this, when does the bad stuff happen? Because in the business scheme of things, brother, Jerry Jones are winning, bro. Listen to me. In 2020, I went to a season when we only had 3 games. We won 3 total games. My ticket was $400.
Like, this is all of Stephen Jones' job titles. He's Chief Operating Officer, Executive Vice President, Player Personnel, and President of AT&T Stadium.
So he's doing his job.
We'll see.
Listen, the only person that is getting credited, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, like, even theoretically, even Mike McCarthy can't get fired if he loses the game. Bro, listen to me. Playoffs there is not one person in football that has a contract that says anything about winning in the playoffs. Because it's not under your control. It's not like in the NBA where they be like, yeah, titles and da-da-da-da-da, because you can actually control that in the NBA. You can create a super team in the NBA and then they go win a Super Bowl.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think it is kind of. I think the situations is different. Like, it's extenuating circumstances. Like, y'all know I've been standing on the hill for Mike. Like, we ride out for Mike. We slime for Mike on my end. But if he was to lose this game in an embarrassing fashion, like, he would have to go. And like, that's just, and you know I ride with him, and that'll be tough for me. I'd be mad about it, but hey, I can't believe in you. I can't believe in you no more. So
hey, look at Rich Smith's comment. Look,
anything outside, if he lose a first round embarrassing fashion, he might have to go. If he lose second round in embarrassing fashion where it's like the Cowboys don't even deserve to be here, he'll have to go, bro. It is what it is. If we lose a close game in the division round, I'll be upset, but I won't be like fire everybody. If it's a close game and it is just one of them, I'll be like, dang, it sucks. But hey, I ain't trying to fire everybody. If we go out there and get beat by 30 in the division round and the team don't look nothing like they supposed to be, bro, I'll be ready to get his ass out of here too.
I mean, I'll go even further. I would fire him if he did not make the Western Conference Championship game, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you're hired as a head coach, you're given time to develop a team and to build on what you did. So first year you missed the playoffs, you went 6-10, you didn't have Dak Prescott for majority of the season. The next year you won 12 games, you won your division, you had a home playoff game, you lost. The next year you won 12 games, you went on the road, won your first road playoff game in 30 years, went on to play the 49ers again, you lost. So you went from not making the playoffs to making the playoffs to winning a playoff game. The natural order of progression when you have two home games, when you have two home playoff games against inferior opponents, you don't even have to play the one team that you lose to every year until you get to the championship round. You're going to play a 7th seed. You might play the 5th seed Eagles. You might play a Rams team you already done beat. You might play a Lions game that you already beat. You are going to be favored in all those games. You cannot lose a home playoff game where you're favored.
You can't, bro. You
can't.
I
agree with that. I agree with that.
Because my thing is this. I'm asking you this question, fellas. When Jerry Jones goes to sell these season tickets, what is he going to use? You get what I mean? Because you got to remember, that's why home games are so important, bro. Like, listen to me. You want to play home playoff game. What you want to do is put on a show in front of your home fans so that they buy tickets next year.
Yeah.
What are you selling them, bro? You need that hope. So I totally agree with you on that, man. I totally agree.
The only reason I give them a little grace, man, because not only that, but being real though, bro, it's kind of iffy, man, because I feel like Mike McCarthy wouldn't be in the position he in right now if he wasn't swindling and underhandedly maneuvering his way through this franchise. But at the same time, he's a grown man, so you kind of got to hold him accountable for allowing them to push Kellen Moore more than him. So that's kind of, but I'm telling you, I don't think he would have been successful in doing what he's doing now if he would have came in with pushback against Kellen Moore. So it's kind of, I'm going to have to give him some grace with that. So if you put it like that, them 2 years was pretty much Kellen Moore though. You know what I'm saying? This is his first year being at the helm like that. So if I say that, I would at least give him one more year. Because this is his first full year of being in full control of the offense. That's the only reason I say. And look, it is his fault, I say 50% his fault and 50% us being the Cowboys and he got to maneuver through. Because I'm telling you, if he would have came straight through the door day one and been like, Jerry, I don't want Kellen Moore. Y'all going to have to do this or do that, Mike McCarthy would have never got the job. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Can I say this real quick? If he goes to the championship game this year, he can get 10 years. You ain't got to worry about giving him one more year. Because guess what? The moment that you got rid of their favorite kid, right? West Coast talk about the movie The Good Son. The moment they had to drop the other kid off the cliff and they kept you pushed all your chips into the middle of the table, and you said this is.
You are now the son.
You made those moves. You sent that hit. You got Cuz whack. You the done now. Like you gonna be the main dude on the Rico if something go down. So you big Mike McCarthy now. You the done.
Yeah.
You the done of the Dallas family.
Big Mike Soprano, baby.
Hey, so it is what it is this year, man. Like it's not fair. But life ain't fair.
It's not. You're right.
And I'm gonna say this.
Everything's lined up.
The only reason why I would think that he wouldn't is because of like this. Like I know Cowboy fans, we have high expectations, bro. But like, we out here walking around with an 8 on our arm. She an 8. She a solid 8. You see somebody with 11. You look at your 8 like ugly. Listen to me. There's some folks out here with some 3s and some 2s out here as head coaches. We fired Mike McCarthy. he is going to be hired the very next day.
An
True.
hour,
Because
an
listen
hour
to
later.
me, an hour later, bro. Because listen to me, there are teams right now. The New York Giants would love to be like, yeah, man, 2 years ago we lost in the first round at home. Last year we lost in the second round at home. This year we didn't get on, but we did this. Bro, there ain't. Listen to me. We're just tired of watching this movie because we've seen it so many times. But there are other teams who have never seen this movie, and they would be perfectly fine putting this movie in and starting it over for the next 6 years.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
hey, but
Like
this
the
is
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You think they was really trying to make the playoffs this year?
probably not. But hey, but Troy Moore pointed out a good point though. He said, "But what if they expose Quinn some way and we lose?" So I will say this: if the
Dan
Dallas,
Quinn can't be
hold on,
exposed.
wait a second. I'm going to say this: if it depends on how they lose too, in my opinion. And I said this before the season started. If we go in here and score 35 and we lose because the defense gave up 40, that's the only way I can see Mike McCarthy keeping his job. Because
True.
offensively, you did your job. You know, that's the only way. If you lose a shootout some way to a team, and you
He probably still wouldn't lose his job. You want to know why? Because the entertainment value.
No, I'm saying I don't think that I don't think Mike McCarthy would lose his job for that. Like I think
the entertainment value of the shootout would probably keep him his job.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
now
what I'm
look.
thinking on that. Yeah,
Now, before we wrap this up, because I got to get up out of here in a minute.
Me too.
Listen, we got to talk about us winning the game. Screw all that other stuff, because let's get that out the universe. That's not happening. So once Mike win and go to the next round, it's weird, but I feel a lot comfortable about the second round because I think we already. It's crazy because we ain't played Green Bay. That's probably what it is. We ain't played Green Bay this year.
Second round, you will probably have an opponent.
Yeah, it's somebody you already played and you know you can beat them. You know what I'm saying? Or Tampa, you know you can beat Tampa. So you'll have either Tampa, the Lions, or the Eagles. I'm comfortable with those teams. I've seen my team perform against those teams. That Lions game
The Rams
shouldn't.
are also a possibility too.
Who?
The Rams.
We blew them out. We blew the doors out the Rams. So, like, I've seen my team perform against those teams, and we haven't played Jordan Lord, so that might be what's kind of iffy. And it's the first round, you know, it's a lot at stake. But we at home, I feel like this team will go out here and dominate. We gotta smack them boys in the mouth early though. I want Jordan Love. The key to him, I want to see us pressure him. I want to see us get him off his spot so he can start playing hero ball, throwing up these YOLO passes, putting the ball in danger. He has some real questionable decision making, y'all. Like, it looks good because you like, wow, that was a good pass. But if you making bad decision on top of bad decision on top of bad decision on top of bad decision, how long before you start getting burned by it? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping his day of reckoning coming Sunday. Because you can't just keep throwing fadeaways off one leg. You are not Dirk Nowitzki. You know what I'm saying? You can't just keep shooting one-legged fadeaways all game and it just keep working and everything is wonderful. So that's just go against the whole, the whole thought process of football. You just can't keep doing that. It's just like somebody shooting threes from half court every time down the court. Like, you just can't keep doing that, man. So that's what I see out of him, man. He gonna put the ball in danger a whole lot, and I hope we catch up to it. That's all. We gotta actually catch the ball when it come our way. We gotta catch these balls because he gonna put it in the harm's way a lot.
Let me tell you something else. Another point that has to happen too. Listen, when the defense works hard to get you a turnover, you gotta freaking score on it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that they got a great defense anyway.
I know. No. I'm saying when our defense
when we
works
get
hard
we get a
and
turnover,
gets you the ball and gets you a turnover, you have to score on it. It is mandatory.
I agree.
I don't even care if it's 3 points. We must score on all turnovers.
I see the Dallas Cowboys. I said this the other day, 42-21. Dallas Cowboys will beat the dog shit out of the Packers. They'll get a touchdown. Go ahead. We finna get off here.
We finna get ready to get off of here.
Matter of fact, we can wrap it up now. I'm gonna get my final thought. Y'all can give y'all final thoughts and we on. Final thought, Cowboys win by at least 3 touchdowns. I can see Dak Prescott throwing 3 to 4 touchdown passes in this game. They play zone a lot. They give up a high big play percentage in the passing game. They are not a great run defense. I really don't see how they match up with us. The only reason like Wes said this too. This was week 7 or week 15, and we were playing the Green Bay Packers in Dallas. People will probably pick us to win this game by 10 points. The only
Facts.
reason that there is any doubt is because it's a playoff game, and we're skittish because of some of our past playoff losses. Dallas Cowboys will win the football game. In the words of Jimmy Johnson, we will win the football game. You are better in every aspect. You have the better coach, the better quarterback, the better wide receivers, better defense. You will win the football game. Cowboys by 3 touchdowns.
Just got to go out there and be who you been all year, and that's what we expect. Don't, like West Coast said, that was a great point. We don't need a new recipe when we're hungry. We hungry for 6. We need to go out here and dominate. We need to be who we been. Spam CeeDee Lamb. Let Dak Prescott cook. Let Jake Ferguson cook. Involve all the other weapons that we have. Don't come in here timid. Go out here and be aggressive. Be the same offense that we done seen all 17 games. That's all we need to do and handle business. Be the defense that we seen the last few games. And that's what I want. I want to see that defense. Slow these boys down, pressure, love. And I'm telling you, he gonna show the secondary some love with that football.
Wait. Before you go, Wes, we do got breaking news. Pete Carroll is out in Seattle, so that might be where
Dan Quinn.
That's why I said it might be.
That's the job he's been waiting for, bro.
So
that's the job. He wanted that job when he left. That's the job he's been waiting for.
Breaking news is official.
Dan Quinn out of here.
Dan Quinn gone. He going home. I would go home.
It ain't, but who they quarterback is?
Geno
they ain't got to me.
Bro, listen to me.
If
you're okay with Dak, I'm not trying to disrespect Dak, but in their minds, going from Geno to Dak, I don't think he would think it would be. And I believe Dak is a better quarterback.
He crazy as hell. He believe that. But okay.
I mean,
because remember,
you could do worse. Like, even if you don't think Geno's the guy,
that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
He could be the bridge quarterback for you while you find your guy.
And think about this: out of all the teams who don't have coaches, Geno Smith is the best. I'll put it like this: Geno Smith is the best quarterback on a team or a team that doesn't have a quarterback right now. And they were in the playoffs last year, and they have a defense.
He made the Pro Bowl last year too.
Yes, listen to me. Seattle is now the premier job. That's the premier job.
They got pieces. They got
If I'm Jim Harbaugh, that might be the job that brings me back to the NFL. Because that division.
He played in that division. He coached in that division. He coached the 49ers, so we know.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you're Jim Harbaugh, you're not looking like, wait, time out. So you mean I get to play the 49ers 2 years in a 2000 season?
Oh wait. He said for the teams that don't have their quarterback yet, because they gonna keep Justin Herbert in Los Angeles. Like Justin Herbert's gonna be the dude forever. He just signed a contract.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm not as high on Justin Herbert as you guys are. I actually think that Justin Herbert is a better quarterback, but I think Geno Smith is a better quarterback. If you guys get what I'm saying. I mean, Justin Herbert does the things better that a quarterback does, but if I have to pick a one game, give me Geno Smith over Justin Herbert any day. I'm sorry.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm finna say this and I'm gone.
Geno's a better quarterback than Justin.
Bro, Justin Herbert is just talent, bro. It takes more than talent. It takes more than talent, bro. I done been around a lot of talented dudes who didn't amount to nothing because they didn't have the intangibles. It's people that's supposed to be in the league right now. They probably would have dominated the NFL or the NBA. You need more than talent, bro. You got to have the other intangibles as well. So people go and just sell their whole house upon talent. That ain't enough for me. I need more than talent. And Justin Herbert is a very talented. He's a very talented quarterback. But what has he gave you in his career?
Nothing.
He has a losing record as a starter.
Losing record, bro.
So I'm not vouching for that, bro. I know so many talented people who squander their opportunity. Talent is not gonna get it done. What they say, hard work beat talent.
And listen, you played him twice.
Some fans just realize that Josh Allen isn't as good as everybody say he is.
Man, peep this. You played
2 years.
Peep this. You played Justin Herbert twice. He's never scored 20 points on you.
Never.
And
he lost both times.
Yeah, but you might
at home.
Jim Harbaugh might need to go coach Justin Herbert. Since he's supposed to be the quarterback whisperer, he need to go coach Justin Herbert if he's like that.
Bro, listen to me. If you were Jim Harbaugh, you want to go to Seattle, bro. Seattle is the premier job. And you get to play the team that fired you. No. That is if you're Jim Harbaugh and Dan, I'm gonna be honest with Dan. I hope Jim get it so Dan don't get it. Keep it real.
Dan
Because I'm
gonna
gonna
get
tell you, in Seattle, if whoever gets that job, they're gonna keep it for a minute. Seattle's not the type
It's surprising that Pete Carroll leaving. He probably finna retire. He probably don't want to do nothing else.
Go back to college. Or go back to college.
They said that Pete might stay in the organization. He's not coming back as the coach. It's already through. He's out. He might be like a executive or something.
It's some big time coaches out here, man. Cause Belichick probably be leaving too.
Yeah, my cousin is a diehard Patriots fan. He does not want anything else to do with Bill right now. That mayor, most of the Patriot Nation is done with Bill.
I know they is, but I know some other people just like Wes said. They like Belichick. Shit, sign me up.
Let me ask you
exactly. Belichick better than what
hold on. Are we sure about that? What was his record with the Browns when he was the head coach?
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. You don't have to have a good record, bro. You just gotta have hope. Hope, bro.
True.
Bro, Bill, listen to me. If you're a team, some teams, Bill Belichick's name alone will sell you tickets, bro. You will get some tickets.
Bro, just imagine he go to Washington.
They'll still be a losing team, but people
they'll be happy.
They're gonna hype them. They're gonna hype.
They would be excited.
They're gonna hype the hell out of them. Don't get me
wrong.
True.
Yeah.
But listen, that man has a losing record without Tom Brady. Is Tom Brady coming with him wherever he going?
But people gotta realize, bro, players and coaches, that it's a marriage, bro. It's a hand-to-hand.
I'm gonna tell y'all this too. There's gonna be some teams that fire their coach unexpectedly too. You wanna know why? Because the quality of head coaches that are available, bro.
What the hell Phil Jackson did without Kobe and Mike?
He only ever coached Kobe and Mike.
Didn't he go to the Knicks for a minute or something?
I don't remember
I think he might have did. Oh yeah. Okay. But like, look, you gotta think about that. He might have not been the same coach without those guys. Like shit, that's a marriage right there, bro.
It goes hands in hand.
Yeah, you need both of them.
But he also has shown you outside of Tom Brady, he has a hard time accessing the quarterback position.
What my guy Pop did without Tim.
Hey man, I'm telling you right here.
Without Tim, bro.
And he's still one of the
greatest. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right here too. Like the fact, Bill, his selection of Matt Jones, bro, like that was good enough, Bill. His first quarterback after Tom. And then think about this.
Yeah, it's time for me to go because we just discussed that this morning. I gotta get out of
here.
And then the last thing I'm gonna tell you, think about this. He's the one that wanted to get rid of Garoppolo.
So Wes, what you feel? Hello, what you feel about Trevor Lawrence?
What I feel about him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe he's a good quarterback, but I don't believe he's gonna be one of those elite edge quarterbacks. I think if he was in a team outside of like Jacksonville where they had higher expectations, I think that he would get more scolded more. You know what I'm saying?
You have a different opinion from a lot of people, but you still gave him a little credit. Listen, a lot of people will look at Trevor like the future. Mac Jones and Trevor numbers in their first 3 years look almost identical. No lie. And Mac ain't had nobody but tight ends.
Remember, he's an Alabama fan, though. We ain't on that note.
I ain't lying, though.
He hasn't lied, though.
I'm just being real.
Well, why you don't be on Jalen Hurts like that? Why you don't bang for Jalen Hurts?
I was one of the people that needed Jalen to get the hell off my team. He almost lost me 2 championships.
He already done sent the hit on Jalen Hurts.
He almost lost me 2 championships, bro. And the only reason Nick Saban, the GOAT, he had enough balls to pull him out the game, and we won. So, hey, I wanted him. I said it that day. I could pull my brother-in-law on here. I said, bro, Saban got to take this dude out or we going to lose. When we came back from halftime, Saban took him out. I said, that's my coach all my life. And we won. Hey. So, hey, it is what it is. I knew he wasn't going. Bro, we was playing Deshaun Watson. This man out here dotting our ass up and Jalen out here running to the right every play. No lie. Deshaun was dotting our ass up, bro.
Out there making NFL throws in the
college. And look,
game.
this after he just beat us. Look, this after he just beat us the year before. He just beat us. Then he come back about to do it again. And Jalen Hurts just running. Man, I said, bro, y'all got to get this boy out of. I almost cussed. You got to get this boy up out of here, man. Get him out of here. That boy Nick Saban came and snatched him up out of there, bro. The rest is history. There you go, Tua. And I stood on that. I said Tua was better. Who looking better right now? Jalen was looking better last year. But who looking better now?
Tua.
That's all I'm going to say.
Jalen, I'm going to tell you this right here. Jalen is like Jalen Hurts is like this. He's a good quarterback, but if he's gonna stay long in the NFL, he's gonna have to freaking learn how to throw the football, bro. Because your athleticism is going to slow down.
And look, you seen that chicken cheese offense the Eagles ran, bro.
People can say whatever they want to say. Hey, listen, last thing. People say whatever they want to say about Michael Vick, but Michael Vick can throw a football 70 freaking goddamn yards, bro. Like
flat-footed,
bro. Like Michael Vick was one of the, like, as far as throwing the ball long,
on talent,
about 70 freaking yards.
Yeah,
next
he got a cannon. We already knew that.
Cam got a cannon. These dudes,
but look,
that's not him.
I really got to go after this. But y'all, this conversation's so good, man. Look, listen to this right quick. We see, if you really watch film, you could tell, man, Jalen Hurts offense he can hold it. look, Jalen Hurts offense is so Mickey Mouse, bro. If you go and look at what Tua is doing, Tua is really like they live or die for Tua, bro. Like they asking Tua to do a whole, like Tua doing some of the stuff like Dak doing. Like no lie, he's actually quarterbacking. They're not asking Jalen to do the same kind of stuff that Tua is doing. Like no way, no how. Like if you put Jalen on Tua offense or Jalen on Dak offense, we would not be doing what we're doing, y'all. That's all I'm saying. And they try to compare these people, and they playing two different sports almost. Like that is not the same. Right, this is not that.
Yeah, I gotta go for real now.
So, yeah, I'm out of here, man.
Where's say the things we can leave.
Hey, y'all already know what it is. Never look down. The stars up. Hey, listen to me. This Friday is playoff weekend. Listen, just have your lives on. We're gonna be going live all through the weekend. We are vlogging like it's our last week on Earth. And if we do what we're supposed to, the Lord, the content garage are gonna bless us with another week. So we are vlogging. We are vlogging like the internet is turning off on Sunday. If the Cowboys do their job, guess what? We get to live another week.
Yes, sir.
That's how we vlogging right now. All right, so you already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. You feel me?
Peace.